And we want to get our full hour's worth of music from the Dang It, so let's get this show underway. I'm Rachel Brickner from the Senior Center here, and I want to thank you for coming to the third Sounds of Summer concert. We've got the Dang It's tonight for music. Ziggy's is here offering good things to eat. And before we start, we want to thank our sponsors, Oregon Community Bank and Trust, Hanson Electronics, our local U.S. cellular store, Brightbach Chiropractic, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, the Oregon Rotary Club, and the Oregon Area Council on Aging. Without the sponsorship of those organizations, we wouldn't have these concerts. But we still need your help. Donations fund about 1/3 of the cost of the concert series, so please throw a little something in our beautifully decorated buckets when they go around, if you can. One more paragraph. I'm supposed to speak real slowly now. So, we really love our Brooklyn Fire and EMS, but we don't want them to have to come here tonight unless they want to hear the music. So, with that, we ask that any of our children in the crowd enjoy the music, but not on the concrete apron. We don't want anybody to fall and get hurt. I think that I'm done, and I'm hoping you guys are ready. Ah, they're ready now. So, I give you the Dang It.
He's got his costume now. Ready. Oh, yeah.
Ready?
I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a young'un's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild, my Mama seemed to know what lay in store. In spite of all my Sunday learning, toward the bad I kept on turning, till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Daddy rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. We opened up with our Western medley, something we've been doing for almost 22 years. I don't think we've ever opened a show with it, though. How about that? And then, of course, that was a Merle Haggard song. And here's a little old faux cowboy tune for you. I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande, but my legs ain't bold and my cheeks ain't tan. I'm a cowboy who never saw a cow, never roped a steer 'cause I don't know how. I sure ain't fixing to start it now. Yippee-i-oh-ki-yay, yippee-i-oh-ki-yay. I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande. I learned how to ride, for I learned to stand. interstate. I ride the range in my Ford V8. Yippee-i-oh-ki-yay, yippee-i-oh-ki-yay. I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande, and I come to town just to hear the band. I know every song that the cowboys know about the big corral where the doggies go, 'cause I learned them all on my radio. Yippee-i-oh-ki-yay, yippee-i-oh-ki-yay. I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande, but my legs ain't bowed and my cheeks ain't tan. I'm a cowboy who never saw a cow, never roped a steer, I don't know how. I sure ain't fixing to start it now. Yippee-i-oh-ki-yay, yippee-i-oh-ki-yay, yippee-i-oh-ki-yay. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank the Senior Center for having us here again this year. We're the Dangets. We're in our 22nd year of operation, and we're just months away from getting out of debt. I can't wait.
Kind of a long view.
Yeah, we had to sell off our banjo player, got a good price for her. And we'd like to do a couple of original. Hopefully you recognized everything we've played so far. We're songwriters too, and we'd like to do a couple of tunes right now. First, I wrote this as with the intention of getting a kind of a gospel-y sounding country song, but it took a little bluesy turn. And it's called Crossing Over. Crossing over to the other shore. I'm crossing over to the other shore. Don't know when I'll get there, I only know for sure I'm crossing over to the other shore. My legs are weary rugged road. My legs are weary from this rugged road. Just wanna lay down this heavy load. My legs are weary from this rugged road. Devil's behind me, and he's gaining ground. Devil's behind me, and he's gaining ground. This ain't no time to turn and look around. Devil's behind me, and he's gaining ground. I'm tired of living in this world of sin. Show me your hand, Lord, let some light shine in. I'm crossing over to the other shore. I'm crossing over to the other shore. Don't know when I'll get there, I only know for sure. I'm crossing over to the other shore. I'm crossing over to the other shore. I'm crossing over to the other. Thank you very much. And here's another tune I wrote, gosh, about 10 years ago now. This is, I was in, well, another band concurrently with this band, and it so happened that Matt, our bass player, this is Matt Rogers, you heard him taking that nice solo in that second song.
Well, you set him up for that.
Oh, yeah. Matt was, and I were traveling with another group. This is before Matt joined, before I traded for Matt. It's like I mentioned, we were in debt. You know, I trade bass players and other instrumentalists for a human being and cash sometimes, if I can get a good deal. And I got a good deal on Matt. My previous bass player fetched a big trade value.
Yeah, he was stellar.
Yeah.
Very good.
Anyway, Matt and I were driving back from a one-night stand, believe it or not, in Mobile, Alabama. Don't ask us how that happened. I don't want to remember. But my wife called me on the phone while I was dozing off in the front seat, passenger side, and she asked me to write this song since she wanted me to use time wisely. So I wrote this song called Mississippi. Oh, Mississippi is such a pretty sight. Spanish moss and cypress, swamps as black as night. Oh, rain is falling this morning off and on, but it ain't nothing Anyway, not enough to slow me down. Lately it's felt like one long chase to get me to this place. I've been rolling down this highway forever and a day. My travel time's over, I'm headed home to stay. I can't wait to see you and hold you close to me. You know it never made like a sense till I began to see that our lives are not just one long race to get us to this place. I'm not proud of the times that I made you cry. This garden's been watered by your tears and mine. That's just the way of the world, so don't worry about what's been. You see the golden sun of summer and winter's chilly wind have carved out a safe and sacred space and brought us to this place. Oh, Mississippi is such a pretty sight. Spanish moss and cypress, swamps as black as night. Oh, rain is falling this morning off and on, but it ain't nothing anyway, not enough to slow me down. So just for today I'll pick up my pace, get back to this place. Yeah, get back to this place. Ooh, get back to this place. Thank you. It's called Mississippi. Now, most of the things we're doing today can be found on one of our CDs, which is available over here at the table. There's a little self-service jar if you want to buy a CD for $10, that'd be great. Or if you just want to show some love and throw a tip in there, that'd be cool too. As Hank Williams used to say, we don't need the money, but the people we owe money to would be very grateful if you'd check out our CDs or throw something our way. I don't know when I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-moving on down to San When I was just a baby, Mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. In some fancy diner car, they're probably drinking coffee, smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free. But those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. And that railroad train of mine, I know I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. size, there is no place to hide. Everywhere you go, you meet someone you know. You can't steal a kiss in a place like this. How the rumors do fly in a town this size. In a smoky bar, in the backseat of your car, in your own little house, they'll be sure to find you out. What you do and what you think, what you eat and what you drink. If you smoke a cigarette, they'll be talking about your breath. In a town this size, there is no place to hide. Everywhere you go, you meet someone you know. You can't steal a kiss in a place like this. How the rumors do fly in a town this size. Fight with my girlfriend last night before the sun went down. It was all over town. How I made her cry, how she said goodbye. If it's true or not doesn't seem to count a lot. In a town this size, there is no place to hide. Everywhere you go, you meet someone you know. You can't steal a kiss in a place like this. How the rumors do fly in a town this size. In a town this size, there is no place to hide. Everywhere you go, you meet someone you know. You can't steal a kiss in a place like this. How the rumors do fly in a town this size. In a town this size. In a town this size. Thank you very much. How y'all doing tonight? I haven't even taken the time to ask how you guys were doing. What a great night. Great evening. Thanks for coming out. Hope you're enjoying the music. We're the Dangets from Madison mostly. On pedal steel guitar is Rick Knotts. He actually lives in Prairie du Sac. From Wanakee, on the verge of his first visit to London, this is Mark Luring. And lives just a couple miles from me in Madison. This is Matt Rogers on bass and vocals. I'm Tom Walsh-Chuck, and we're the Dangets, and thanks for joining us. In the autumn, in September, the documentarian Ken Burns, who, of course, you know from several, he did a series on baseball, and of course his seminal Civil War series, which is almost 25 years old now. Amazing, but it's a great series. He'll be coming out with a documentary, multi-part documentary on country music, and PBS has been running the half-an-hour teaser. They're trying to drum up business for it, and they're running it
I think you can find it almost every week on your PBS channel, and it's just a half an hour special. It's a great teaser, and when I saw it, I said, at first I didn't know if I'd be interested in seeing the documentary, but I think it's brilliant, and I'll be waiting for it in September. So well, keep an eye out for that. I mention all that because we're going to do a song that was the major theme that ran in and out of his Civil War series all these years ago. The song sounded like it was 175 years old, but in fact it was written by J. Unger in the 1970s. It's called Ashokan Farewell. Thank you. Like a show of hands if there are any experts out there tonight in any field whatsoever. I saw one hand.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah.
It's good to have you.
You don't have to be an expert to be an expert. I found a lot of people who don't know what the heck they're talking about will tell you just about anything, but I have to also let you know that Matt and I have had just about enough of it, so we do this little song called Too Many Experts. In a bar room near Decatur, we encountered some debaters discussing major matters of the day.
They weren't your average drinkers,
They were clearly deeper thinkers,
searching for a new and brighter way. The elements of science,
the Anglo-French alliance. Every subject came up for a round, but the conversation heated,
and someone was mistreated.
and then the barman stood up to announce, there are too many experts in the bar room. Some of you will have to step outside. 2 or 3 more can go and watch them from the door. Tell us how the great debate decides.
And if policemen should appear,
I only served them beer. Yeah, 1 or 2 apiece, I'm pretty sure. There are too many experts in the bar room tonight. Please remove yourselves right out the door.
well, let's keep it civil now. Well, Pistons versus Lakers,
Or Lakers versus Bulls. Stock car races versus monster tractor pulls.
West Virginia or Montana.
Only one can be the best. Follow me outside, boys, and we'll put it to the test. Combo off the 8 ball.
Do table scratchers
Oh
count?
no, what is the ruling when that cue ball bounces out? These are the questions that we've come here to decide. Let's put our heads together, boys, we'll do it right outside. Cause there are too many experts in the bar room. Some of you will have to step outside. 2 or 3 more can go and watch them from the door. Tell us how the great debate decides.
And if policemen should appear,
Hey, I only served them beer. Yeah, 1 or 2 apiece, I'm pretty sure. There are too many experts in the bar room tonight. Please remove yourselves right out the door. Please remove yourselves right out the door. Well, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Get out, 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 get out. Thank you for your sympathy. We appreciate it. So sing along for all you country music fans. You know this song. Living on the road, my friend, was gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye. Fell into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit, boys. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, in the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words, but that's the way it goes. All the better around, they say, we could have had him any day. We only let him hang around.
used to. The dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, and where he got the bread to go, there ain't nobody knows. On the federal run they say we could have had him any day, we only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Poets tell how Pancho fell, Lefty's living in the cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, and so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. Now he's growing old. A few brave men around, they say we could have had him any day, we only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. Thank you. Well, we do want to keep our CD table in mind, and we'll do a song for all the rich gals out there. Looks like there's a few of you of modest means at the very least. The rich gal, she wears the best perfume. Poor gal, she'd like to wear the same. My gal don't wear a doggone thing, and I love her just the same. I'm leaving in the morning if I live. I'm leaving in the morning if I don't get killed. Well, if I never see you again, dear friend, please remember me. Poor gal, she drives a Model A. My gal, she only has to stick out her thumb, and she gets there right away. I'm leaving in the morning if I live. I'm leaving in the morning if I don't get killed. Well, if I never see you again, dear friend, please remember me. In a big brick house. Poor gal, she lives in a frame. But you know my gal, she lives in that Nashville jail. It's a brick house, all the same. I'm leaving in the morning please remember me. Yeah, if I never see you again, dear friend, please remember me.
Thank you very much. Well, we played a Ashokan Farewell a little while ago, a song that I mentioned sounds like it's from antiquity. Here's a song that actually is a couple hundred years old.
I long to see you away, you rolling river, Shenandoah. I long to see you away. I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I'm bound to leave you. I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. I've been a rover away, you rolling river, but I'll return to be your lover. I'm bound
Thank you. I think we can squeeze one more in here. We're the Dangets. Thanks for joining us tonight. Check out our CD table. I forgot to mention we have a mailing list. We get it all over the state and neighboring states. And we'll be around you, so you can sign up on our mailing list for nothing. Or you can check out our CDs. We'll stop down and say hi right after the show. We're going to end with a nice tune by contemporary singer-songwriter Brandi Carlile. I have a soft spot in my head for her. And she's lovely and a great songwriter, and a nice way to end a set. This is called Keep Your Heart Young. My grandpa gave me a wheat penny and I kept it in my pocket. I had big plans in my backyard to build me a space rocket. I talked to my brother on a fake CB that I made from a tic-tac box. I packed my snowballs nice and tight, and in the middle I put rocks. Don't trade in your tic-tac box for a ball on the end of the chain. But don't go spending grandpa's pennies buying into the game. You gotta keep your heart young. Don't go growing old before your time has come. You can't take back what you have done. You gotta keep your heart young. Dad took the wheels off of my bike and he pushed me down the hill. But speed got the best of me and I took my first spill. That was back when alcohol was only used on cuts. Stung like hell, so I jerked my leg and Mama said, give me guts. Don't trade in your tic-tac box for a ball on the end of the chain. Don't go spending grandpa's pennies buying into the game. You gotta keep your heart young. Don't go growing old before your time has come. You can't take back what you have done. You gotta keep your heart young. So take a picture of the one you love and put it in a locket. Go dig up your time capsule and the blueprints for your rocket. Keep in touch on a fake CB, that same old tic-tac box. Pack your snowballs a little less tight, but in the middle still put rocks. And keep your heart young. Don't go growing old before your time has come. You can't take back what you have done. You gotta keep your heart young. You gotta keep your heart young. Sometimes you don't die quick, just like you wish you'd done. And the whole love is a loaded gun. You gotta keep your heart young. You can't take back what you have done is done. You gotta keep your heart young. Thanks everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening. It looks like we might have one announcement here.
Thanks again for coming to the concert tonight. Weren't they amazing? And thank you to Ziggy's for bringing the food. Next week, the concerts are on a break because next Tuesday night is National Night Out. For those of you who might be looking for an opportunity to shred some of the documents that shouldn't fall into the wrong hands, there will be a pelletary truck there doing the shredding from 5 to 7, and you'll want to enter on Oak Street. So after next week's National Night Out, we come back here for 3 more concerts in August. On August 13th, we'll have Common Chord, which is an amazing group of folk musicians, and J.L. Richards will be here providing food. So once again, thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you for coming. And if any of you still want to add anything to our buckets, flag one of us down. Have a good rest of your night.
It is that. I just don't know where it's at. Even you're having a hard time.
Jump right to your hand.